Sorry for the small delay. I was getting everything set up and taken care of. Just one moment. I could just totally have a watch party for this. Maybe? No, I totally can't. Alrighty. Testing, 1, 2. Hopefully maybe everything's working right if you can, Wow, there's so much garbage in my bag. Alright. Sound check. Testing. Sounds pretty good. Alrighty. Gotta send out the link a couple places. Boom, boom, and boom just in case. Alrighty-roo, I think we are ready proper. Alright. So we are starting a new game here on Vampyr. Do you want to play hard or normal? Because I don't ever play story mode for my first playthrough. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Kinda thinking hard mode just because I'm stupid like that. We won't be able to change difficulty, so... I mean, I guess it kind of depends on if you guys are ready and willing to watch me fail forever. Let's just jump in on hard mode. The more lives I take, the easier the game will be. And I think the normal mode is the opposite of that, from what it sounded like. everybody just joining.
12
Hello.
dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone.
Okay.
8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4
Alright.
nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Well, that was dramatic.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Hello there and welcome. Okay, looks like I'm in control now. I can't exactly do anything at the moment, but here we are, here we go.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Hello, ma'am. Could you just, like, give me directions real quick? Am I? I was asking for directions, like, I just needed to know where to go. Goodness, I didn't have to kill her.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Mary. Mary.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me.
Stupid beast!
No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
I have any idea where I'm going.
No! Please! Stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill that thing! What?
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you?
Stupid beast! Doesn't like fire, does it?
Sorry.
Leech spotted! Watch
No,
out, boys!
please, stop!
Let's see how it goes.
Who are you?
He's dead!
What do you want?
Oh, we're certainly a Souls-like. I'm sure people love hearing that this is a Souls-like game.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's... That'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
All right.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. It's locked. Let me go!
There we go. Okay.
I need to find shelter.
Yes, I've noticed, but I also need to not die. Not dying is very important.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
Even though I'm sure I'm already dead since I'm a vampire, but...
Place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here. I had better remain here until nightfall.
The tails? Nope. 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 Maybe? Yeah. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flame or ashes when they are caught under the rays of daylight. But it hurts them good, really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes as if it was burning from the inside, its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. That's interesting. I don't like fire.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Well, that's a very pretty face of yours. I'm sure you just want to smooch, right?
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings.
I love it when I
suppose
accidentally
we are
throw my
undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
I love it when I throw my controller on the floor on accident.
That's impossible.
Don't you know what to say there? Nothing's impossible, just improbable.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Well, then let's do it? Maybe? I have a gun.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
I might be a healer, but I got this Glock for all.
It never got easy.
All right. Alrighty, I guess. I don't feel like reading that big diary. No offense. Oh, wait, I can't save from the other side of the bed? Really?
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
I thought the game just said that I didn't have any bullets.
Rational thinking only.
Alright.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
All right. Okay. I have to use this one apparently. Do they all cost 1,000? Yes, they do. Okay, so that one's 220 damage. This one is 190 blood? Question mark? It's ranged. I figure it's melee damage, shadow damage, and blood damage, probably. I'll go ahead and go with claws for the moment. Just because, I feel like that might serve us just a little bit better. Maybe.
That voice in my head.
Reach North Bank.
If I'm not mad, then... it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Well, that's certainly an ability.
I cannot enter.
Okay, so offhand weapons are like my heavy attacks, I guess. What was my swap weapons button? Wait. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
Die, vermin!
Let me give you some suck real quick, my guy.
Strength I never knew I had. This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Obviously. Southwark Bridge.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I have this thirst for blood. It's locked, all right.
And apparently I can just suck on rats. That's
Dizziness from the jump. I can
okay, just
control it.
stop and load in the middle of it. That's all right.
It's locked. This is despicable.
I'll
will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood. I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. Something dire must have come about. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Alright. Alrighty. Oops. Treatment for anemia, sepsis, and fatigue. And actually, there is... Okay, I can just, upgrade my weapons and stuff as well. It is wonderful to see you. Increase health for 300. Oh, nice. So I would be able to heal up to half my health with a bite. That's nice. More blood gained per bite. Stamina increase. Oh. Alrighty. Oh, excuse the, yawns. Common handle part and common trigger part. Spring, I need another common trigger part. however. Alrighty. Oh, off we go. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a little girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me Sad Brina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. Interesting. Alrighty. Alright.
At last, a little life. Whoever he may be, the killer recently...
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other...
I only see one...
Oh. Well, yeah. Of course. I mean...
What's going on?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic.
And now all of these.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible.
It was me.
The sewer dog.
I mean, what?
What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
Epidemic?
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. A turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Correct, they might.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
Alright,
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Alright, keep your secrets. I could get at least 1950 XPs if I were to give her some suck.
Good evening, sir. I want...
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit.
It's been a long night.
It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir.
I don't know and I don't care.
What's going on around here?
You must be new here. Have you...
Alright.
I'll leave.
If you're just gonna tell me the same things that she was telling me, then...
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Alright,
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
did he just accuse me of...
This is no place for you. Priwen has
excuse me.
several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
I didn't know that this man had the power of God and anime on his side.
And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them.
I don't think molesting is quite the word that you were looking
The
for.
calling
there, friend.
card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here, too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may.
Help!
If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I don't know.
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I can walk out the door and walk back in if you like.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
He has fatigue.
Evening, sir.
I have a few questions.
Where?
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the...
The truth.
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says...
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
I'm gonna look at your insides, but don't worry about it. It's nothing to be worried about, alright? You suffer from gay.
May I?
And you're still ugly.
I'll leave
That's rude.
Welcome back.
I can't say I have.
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Alright. But like...
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue.
That's
What's
not
been
really
done
my
to me,
business. I don't care,
to this city.
what you two have between you. Oh.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
And he failed.
This corpse has been dried of its blood. What's this? Blood and...
Violent vampire. Kill it. Be cautious. Don't send rookies. Alright.
These men... There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must...
Da-da-da-da. Huh. Sneak attack.
Over there!
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Alright.
I'm cold. There's nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever know McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've but one job, and that's to find it.
Fast. It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Turn around, sir. Sorry, sir. No admittance. This one's mine! There's one of them vermin!
Alrighty. Damn.
Get them weapons ready! We found one! Over there! There's one of them vermin! Bloody leech!
Now I did it. Ooh, a new gun. I have a sawed-off shotgun now. I wonder if that's, do I, like, have a whole bunch of bullets for it? No, I don't believe I do. I think I only have, like, 3. I guess... Where's my actual inventory at, then? Oh, bullets. Shotgun shells. I have 7, and I have 24 bullets. Okay. I mean, I guess. Damn.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
shotgun shells, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and equip that again, just to be on the safe side. New hideout. Let's see if I can do any of that crafting stuff I've heard so much about. Alright. Neato.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Oh. Oop.
As one we shall offer.
Lead rods, common handle parts.
Overcome this. We've done it before.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please
This
stop.
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Okay. Hey, no, Get off me. Hey! Let me... sleep, man. Go right to sleep, thank you.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
I suppose then let's go.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed.
Where are you going?
Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
If you do so insist. Chat sure is quiet tonight.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Oh, you bastard! You can do better than that! Now, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard!
Sir, please!
You think I didn't know it?
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain.
Yes. That's a very nasty...
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. dance with him the dance of life and death.
Let's eat him.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
I cannot enter.
Doctor, where have you been?
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office.
Thank you.
Yes, Dorothy Crane.
Thank you, nurse.
What you doing there,
Good
Bill?
evening, sir.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hook.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed.
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
I'd like to see your...
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Alrighty. I have 80 monies.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr...
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really?
All members of staff have already read...
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr...
Do you require medical assistance?
Thank you for your
Goodbye, nurse. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
to read.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Heal more. As I bite. Absorb more bloods. And then I suppose more bite damage. All right.
I'm to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
Alrighty. I can't make anything. Blood absorption. And damage. It's not bad. What can I do? Increase stun or less stamina consumption. Probably increase stun for this one since I mostly use it to stun. Springs.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
You can wash her hands for
A
one
crisis,
thing.
you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was an...
What type of hospital?
You have been away too long.
I may have a solution. In France.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly.
The storeroom. Fat chance.
Perhaps I should look there first.
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the...
Let's go find the morgue. Yay.
Disgust on every street corner.
So many
The daily routine.
A lot of my own life.
Evening, sir.
Unless you're here to fix my face.
I'm Dr. Reed.
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still...
Soldier.
I'm fine. Just...
Where were you stationed, sir?
I really don't...
No offense. I was pushing.
You were an officer, weren't you?
Goodbye for now. Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed, is it?
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory.
You remained perfectly nice.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
All right.
Disgust on every street corner.
Hiya.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Doctor...
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Do you need medical...
I'm fine.
A euphemism, is it?
How is the Pembrokes?
Well, not well. Milton the...
Why does Milton...
I don't know. Just ask him.
Okay.
Good.
We're gonna go looking for the,
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr...
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal?
You keep calling me more...
Well, Dr. Reed.
Do you require my...
I have no need for your medicine, Doctor.
Who are you really, Miss Hunt?
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
That was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
I am a vampire too, lady.
And why do you...
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am.
I see.
Never. Delusional, you say? Oh, sad.
Please.
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I'm assuming you...
It's only a cover.
Who are these...
I cannot say for sure.
The staff here are not...
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white.
I see. Don't...
Thank you, mortal, but do not...
She has Cotard's syndrome. This menu's taken me a little minute to get a hold of, I suppose.
I'll leave you, mistress.
Okay, that was a weird angle for it to want to be interacted with from, but whatever.
It's mine! I'll take it!
Alrighty. Do-ba-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. They know of Thelma. They do not, however, know that she's not a vampire. They just think she's a vampire. Which, I mean, I guess that's the same whenever you're, you know... Is saying uneducated like mean? Oh. No! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Okay. Bye. That's fine, I didn't want to play with you anymore.
This is no place for you, sir.
Sorry to bother you. You know what? I'm gonna save that for later when I'm a little stronger. Just because, you know, right now I don't feel like Getting my first game over.
Blaming me will not further your agendas.
It's locked.
Okay. That's right, back door.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Nope.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Ooh, well. Ooh, girl. Ooh, a trunk full of bullets. That wasn't what I meant to do, but okay. Certainly want to try and okay. I forgot what I was saying. Wonderful. I guess that was just the front door. I went through the front door like a genius. Oh, my kittens are laying on the couch together, all cuddled up, and it's adorable. They're so sweet. Okay. Back in. Maybe I won't accidentally leave this time. My eyes look horrible. And people just be like, yeah, that's normal. That's just Dr. Reed.
I cannot enter.
Let go. Bite ear, see how you like it.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh. Hi there, dude. More bullets. Oh, hello. Oh. Somehow I went right past that. Not a fan of whatever you just did there, sir. Come back here and let me kill you.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
Oh, shoot. Get. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Oh, okay. That was certainly invigorating. I need more stamina. That seems to be like a big problem for me. Oh, hello.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Okay.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked.
I would like to see just how good this is. Okay. Calm down, man. It's not that serious. Get him all day. I kind of honestly think that it would just be better to, gun for all again.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Alright, so my consumables work pretty fast. Don't hiss at me.
It's locked.
Girl. Oh, hello. Gun for all. Oh, I'm gonna be playing these hands for all in a second. Cut that shit out right now. Girl. It's out the back way. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Oh, goodness. That boss fight was quite a bit more difficult than the other one. It might have had something to do with the fact that the guy's shade just kept coming out of nowhere and sniping me from the back. There is definitely, like, a lot of need to balance biting, regular attacks, and then abilities. I don't know if I can. Wait. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
The loading screens.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, Nurse Hawkins. Since apparently I can't talk thrice. Craft the treatment for fatigue. I do not have what it takes to craft a treatment for fatigue. I fucked up. Oh, a treatment for a cold, for bronchitis, and for pneumonia. Sepsis. Anemia. Fatigue. Just take some opium. Your blood will be fine. Like, you'll get your blood back. Some extra stamina. Without a doubt. And then more extra stamina? Confirm. And then I sleep through the nights.
I cannot enter.
Please come back later.
I don't wanna, though. I wanna give you a hard time now.
I have wasted too much energy.
Oh, hello.
Good evening, Milton.
Maybe I can buy some stuff that I need for you.
I have some... What? I retrieved your wallet.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my...
Not at all.
Good. Please, take this money anyway.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, Nurse Brand.
Good evening.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did.
If I had not covered up his error,
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse.
look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake?
Do you require medical...
Thank you for your...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me... Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Do we know it?
Actually, yes.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
He was also very confident.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature?
It was a twofold error.
Who was this?
I don't know. Some...
Why not?
Are you mad? I killed...
Do you need any...
Come on.
I will cover for you, Doctor.
I don't know what...
You didn't force me. This is my...
Then I can make you this promise.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus.
What can you tell?
Some are really good.
Tell me more.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl.
You really seem to admire her.
I'll go even further. If she was a man...
Any opinion about...
I don't always agree.
Ah, yes, the...
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a...
What is the...
This hospital is not exactly the...
It's not...
Don't be mis...
I'm sure that, not everybody is alright with me just kind of skipping through, but some of this just kind of isn't that great for content.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
To my opinion. I have to find a way to make the stuff that I need, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. That's a level fucking 14 dude.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, it's just like Boruto's dad said. Believe it. That's still a relevant meme, right?
Good evening. Always a pleasure. A colleague?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be...
What do you mean?
No, sir.
Please show me.
Of course.
Codeine, opium.
It never ceases to amaze me.
Which one of the things is it that I need, though? I have the tetrachlorate, I have the quinine. I guess I need the other one then?
Oh, you. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Please show me.
Of course.
The sodium hypochlorite. Yeah. Okay, let's just take them all. Well, hello there, Burst.
Amaze me how you, the dead.
It's locked, all right.
Peaceful and long.
Welcome to the stream. How are you on this fine day and or evening?
Yeah, you have the right to disapprove of our methods.
Down from right now and back around. Here we go. There you are.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
No.
You've worked your
Duty calls?
Many thanks, Doctor.
Good evening, sir.
I don't know.
I see.
I'm Harvey Fit.
Is there anything?
I'm all right.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick.
I will not let you down, my boy.
This one maybe.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really?
I don't want to talk.
I suppose...
Yes.
Could you at least...
Ew. He has fatigue.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may.
You are not a burden, sir.
And you have my gratitude.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Do you need any...
Thank you, Dr. Reed, but you've done enough.
I have...
All right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam.
It's my son.
I'm Dr. Jonathan...
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of...
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Talker to Dr. Swansea. Swansea's 20 meters straight up.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There's no need to...
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan.
Please.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not...
Discretion is in order, Jonathan.
And you would like...
By the stole of...
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put away gun for all right now. We're gonna chill with... I've got a knife. He's got a knife!
I will not let you down, my boy.
Hello there.
Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed. I am
Have you heard any talk of...
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question...
Goodbye,
Okay.
Doctor.
Be like that then.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening,
You're a vamp...
No,
The lady who saved me that night.
Indeed.
Okay.
Apologies.
The pleasure is mine.
I hope you're more disposed.
You must have countless questions.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your...
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be?
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money.
Please continue.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my...
I'll take...
If that was the case, I'd say...
I'll meet that woman.
My life...
Harriet.
By this horrifying epidemic.
Over here.
Disgust on every street corner.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect. What? What?
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say?
Please, calm down, madam.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor.
I heard there have been some
Blackmail? Wait.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Disgust on every
Good evening,
street
Nurse
corner.
Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke...
She could have been telling the truth.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough.
No matter how you feel about her.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Oh, excuse me.
What can you
Let me get...
Okay.
Pepper.
Yes? Milton, who...
I have no intention of reporting you.
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. It's locked.
I will not let you down, my boy. How can we be sure we're making a difference? My sweet girl.
Oh, that's certainly a...
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
is our little miss.
I think of nothing.
My situation is...
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that candidate fellow.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Have you seen a...
I've never heard of such...
Do you know if any of the hospital staff...
The people who work here...
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he...
If it wasn't for him...
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just...
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into...
Goodbye, nurse.
Where is good old Nurse Crane?
Your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
Good evening, Miss...
I'm okay.
Have you heard?
No.
Admit it, Mortimer. You're...
Yes.
All right, then. This is the first time we...
Call it what you want.
You can trust me. I won't
I guess I should...
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death.
I see.
Yes.
I have to go now, sir.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Nope. This game just likes to load sometimes.
I'm all right. Don't
I
waste
have
your
noticed
time with
that
me.
much.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Have you heard rumors of blackmail going on in this hospital?
Dr. Reed, are you trying to take advantage of me?
Of course not, Mrs. Goswick. I'm just curious.
Well, go be curious somewhere else, please.
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay. Dorothy Crane.
Here again.
I suppose that Miss Crane is out in this direction. Yes, it seems to be that way. Nope.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
My, Madam Dorothy. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time to follow old dude down into the sewers. I will probably finish up with this little main quest here and then call it a night. Let me know in the chat, in the comments below, etc., if you would like to see more of this, or we could start a Plague Tale Innocence, which is kind of a horror action game in a way, from what I understand. And it's set, I believe, during the time of the Black Plague. But I'm not so sure. I've not ever,
This
played
man
one,
has been
so.
savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I...
Okay.
All right, Mr. Thatcher.
Yes.
Good. Now leave this place.
He has a headache, but he's yelling that he can't breathe.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Sign of the Dragon. I'm not gonna read that though. Is this game worth buying? Right now, if you have PS Plus, I remember that this was discounted. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like $16. When I bought it earlier today, actually. I think it was only like $16. And I don't think... No, I don't have... Especially for $16, definitely worth. As a matter of fact, you've got me curious exactly how much it was. So give me like 5 seconds, I will check the PSN store. Just to see what it is right now with, I think with PS Plus. Specifically. Vampyr. No, it's $13.19 right now on the PSN store. It's normally a full AAA title price at $60, so I mean for $13 and change, like that's really worth it to me anyway. Oh, hello!
What sort of creature is this?
You're kind of big. Not a problem at all, Aaron. If you enjoy Souls-like games, it kind of, the combat kind of feels a little Bloodborne-y, like Bloodborne. It would certainly be something that I would recommend if you're into, oh, hello, the style of game, and have any kind of experience with Soulsborne games. It's not quite as punishing as Soulsborne, or as a proper FromSoft game, I suppose. I'd certainly say it was worth $13 and probably more. Hello. Oh, let me go. Don't do that. I can't, like, dodge. I'm stuck. I was very much stuck. Whew. Oh, hello. think I'm gonna have my first death here. Ah. Ah. It's nice to know that him screaming at me actually does damage. I understand that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve, but that doesn't mean that that's how I'm trying to necessarily play the game either. Hello?
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes.
You wouldn't even really be worth eating, so... Take solace in the fact that I'm not going to kill you, but it's only because you wouldn't be worth it.
What sort of creature is this?
Hey, whoa! Let me go, brother. Go ahead and swap to the other gun for all. Oh, hello. Might another one, please. I need to heal. Oh, this is certainly, not how I was expecting this to go whenever I first dropped down here. Come on, back out. Not very nice. I gotta heal. I don't like this anymore. Ah, damn it. Oh, good God. I am on the edge of my seat right now. This is just outright. Oh, good God. Can I kill him?
Here's what's left of him.
Oh!
Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Okay. Whew. If you're sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Huh. I don't know what that thing was, but my God. I can get both Blood Spear and the shadowy explosion thingy right now. I can probably upgrade my hatchet, which between it and my stake, I probably need to do that. The game is definitely worth buying for everyone who's asked. Definitely having a lot of fun with it. Even though this combat is kind of stressful on hard mode. Just in case you weren't here when I first started, this is my first playthrough, and we're doing it on hard mode. Hello. Now, I just fought something way bigger than you. Hey, ow. Rude. I am like kind of embarrassed to have taken that much damage from this little guy. Alrighty. Whew. Let's just go up to my room. See if I can upgrade my weapons any. have aluminum shards for that. But I can also upgrade this one. And then I can upgrade the stun even more. Actually, stamina consumption down might be a good play too. Alright. I think that that's where I'll end it for the night. Aside from... I want to upgrade this. And that. I'll go ahead and get that one too. Because, good God. We'll go ahead and get some more blood capacity. I don't have enough. I don't have quite enough EXP. Oh. Ugh, excuse me. Alright. Being able to get more blood per bite is definitely worth, in my opinion, because if I can get like a full bar immediately, then alright, yeah, I got you. I can just kind of... yeet myself up here now. Anyway, for now, that is going to be it for the night. I assume it's autosave only. But alright. I'm gonna just end it here. I'm not quite sure when I'll get
The flower's
back to,
dying. It needs water.
Streaming regularly again. A lot has gone on in my personal life, so it's kind of taken a hit. My streaming's kind of taken a hit because of that. But I do plan to be around a little more often, and hopefully we can enjoy this all together. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.